5-7. It was very close. I don't know if you remember.
Very first game that they had of Reload, right?
Yeah, and they won. They showed so much potential on that map. For Wild,
I'd love to see
just
it.
to get the true taste of everything.
As I said yesterday, Zach was very nice, young man.
Guys didn't see it earlier. I don't know if it's going to be replayed at some point or if it's going to go up on socials. It's really, really cool. I also made a joke about it.
Yeah, Brava's so fantastic for getting in there for any of those gadgets. Look at this, though. We've got a bit of damage. Lasmo managing to find some onto Evan, but it's going to be Boonsy that opens things up for us. Takes down Robbie. That's going to be the Brava gone. We were just saying how much value they can get out of that operator. P4 will shut down Sneak as well. 4 versus...
The player might be coming up. Remember, that phone for 15 seconds. As soon as that's gone, you can think less about that angle. What a take from Garen all the way from the back line. They've now driven themselves in. Although there was a quick start, they do find the fadeaway on the moving player. P4 with the plant. The smoke forces them off. Look at their health, Tim. Freck and P4 are a step away, and with all the smoke and fire.
They decided that they needed to split up, which I think was absolutely right. 2 of them move off towards IT. Garen does a pretty good job of holding it down, Virtue's going to slam Sneak. Matsman has found 1.
Yeah, 2 bodies off, and at this point you're looking at the trade-off here, and yeah, the Fenrir is a bit of a blow, not being able to swap gadgetry around, but a couple of them might still be active. The Dockerby, though, they're only getting those calls deeper and deeper in. The power of the control operator, and now with the man advantage, it's only going to get worse and worse. Freck finds another an advantage and just allow them to close down on him. Oh, they did it anyway.
Big advantage for BDS then. Wild did struggle a little bit yesterday with the trade game. It was something that I picked up on, something that we'll definitely be watching today. You know,
as well, especially if they're playing against the Solace, but they'll be able to get that Solace deep down underneath, play for the plant and play on the soft. It starts here on the top. Gets themselves back on the shield, gets themselves with the goo mine out, and is probably going to try the plant again. The support is here showing up, but it's Garen that gets wrecked in.
Garen had a big day yesterday and seems to be going down that line possibly again today. Manages to get a big kill there, levels things up. Gonna have another team kill come in, I think, there. Garen does manage to find another. 3 versus 2, Virtue's going for it. The cover is in place. It's great from Laz.
Is that when things are more obvious, they'll do better with it. When things are a little bit more out to the...
Forcing them to move around, forcing them out of their first choice position, maybe even their second choice, and put them on the back foot.
Down in the distance, Virtue goes, and now as they swing onto the site, catches a bit of the smoke, but not the full blow. Instead, they move in, get the swing, the pre-fire on the position. He's below you! Oh,
misdrawn. He's just taken, maybe not, maybe Evan just seemed to have a little bit of a wobble there and thought he might have been seen, and I think he was, as P4 was stood there waiting. He's running to the open arms. I said they maybe needed a bit more intel, and that just goes to show they're running right headlong into BDS, who are punishing them. They're in sight, they're in control, the diffuser's going down him.
I mean, what a smash and grab this has been. Sneak is left alone. He does get another for his tally on the back, but they're just going to stick the kid on the far side and cover one side, and he's not going to make it in time. We are in post-plant situation, and with the Bees have the cover of Freck.
That for even longer and just prevent this aggression coming through, and it's difficult for Lasmo from here with that kill coming in to be able to have any real impact because he's on his own and he knows he's going to be challenged from his left-hand side if he pushes too far in from MACKO corridor. So it's actually really nice from Wild.
Yeah, but the bodies have started to fall back here. BDS. The site is being smashed open. They've decided here, Tim, to hyper-focus the blitz and get rid of the problem.
Yeah, Lasmo's really doing his job over there, taking a lot of this focus. He really wants this kill. He sees that the man is down, keeps going for him. Who is going to win it out? The blitz is still on his feet somehow, but Matt manages to take him down with a shotgun. It's 1v1 though, This is still doable. Virtue, he's going to try to put this diffuser down. I think he might have time. Mats is not going to move quick enough, and now he finds himself with Virtue. Guns up, flashbangs flying out. Yes, we're able to pick up the kills when people tried to move back into position.
I mean, that's just experience right there from the side of Virtue. He knew where he needed to be. It was great play from, said, but also against them. You complimented Wild on their positioning, the way they stepped back into it. They were starting to have these sharp moments, but it is just lockouts, but it's just this sort of objective game that's evaded them because BDS have had it on lock, and here Oh, bit of an early burst, but look at the return, the response from Lasmo. Freck as well, getting one of his own. Evan does find the head of Virtue, playing silly games. What do you win, Tim?
Behind them can be really tough if you're not kind of, you know, flat against the surface that they mounted on. But look at this. We've got Robbie. No surprises to see him getting out into the map. It's P4 going to pick up mats, and that leaves Evan all alone. Tough start to EML yesterday. I feel like he's had more of an impact today. He's been going a little bit better. Manages to find the first, but Robbie is there. That bit of space by using the vertical.
With less than a minute left, they find their first, their trade back here on towards this round, and P4 is gone. That's a good removal here. Even better if they still had the Ying, but beggars can't be choosers at this point, and they're going to be begging for the second. Just steadily putting the pressure here on towards Freck. He's more than happy to exist in the middle of it. He has some cover and some support. Garen, though, he's a gunner, and he gets the first. Does he know about the second, how close they are? There's the spray through that sort of says yes, but it's Boomsy that takes the next bit of damage, but Garen still on the tear as before. There's Virtue finding the man in the middle, though. The one with the kit. The Blitz is about to hop over the side of him, and there's the spray, the cover. He wants him to make the heavy bit of motion, but he's already prepared for it. A 1 versus 3. Look at the timer. There's the swing, the movement from Lasmo. They got the kit. They're going for the plant. He knows exactly where they are. That stood up. That was worth the value here. I mean, everybody's still standing though, and although they've had a blessing there, they've still got to try and find a way to make their own, and Freck gets it on the dime, jots around, leaves just 2 players left, Garen and Boomsy. Garen's been able to have some huge moments before, but here, cracking their way past Kiba barricades. Some of the work done, but not a huge amount. Just gonna hope and go for the swing, but as soon as one of them plants, they know the pressure's on. It is just Garen left to keep Wild fighting. There's at least 1, 10 seconds, 3 more to find, and he's not going to find any. BDS.
There, maybe it wasn't a true representation of themselves. So what we wanted today, we didn't just want the victory from BDS, we wanted them to come out and dominate the game and control the game, and that's exactly what they did. A couple of small rounds, but you know, you're never going to get a 7-0 every single time. A 7-2 victory, they would be more than thrilled with that.
And again, what a game from Freck. I mean, I think he's in like 30 kills in 2 games.
Yeah.
That's insane. Despite their loss against Secret, by the way. Dropping double digits, consistent in the entry department. 4 entry kills in a single BO1. Is 4 entry kills on 9 rounds. He's almost at 50% of the rounds. He's winning an opening engagement.
And it's quite